Ever felt completely drained, like beyond just being tired, like you're running on fumes, but the tank's will always empty? Today, we're diving deep into something far more profound than just fatigue. We're talking about burnout.
You've hit on it exactly. It's really more than just a mental state. It's a profound physiological shift.
Physiological, okay.
Yeah. Our sources today, including one called An Executive's Guide, they really illuminate this intricate connection between chronic stress, a really crucial hormone called cortisol, and a multi-pillar recovery framework. So our mission for you today is to unlock some key insights from this material, help you navigate this complex topic with hopefully more clarity.
Okay, so let's unpack this hormone then. Cortisol, you said it's crucial.
It is.
It's the body's main fight-or-flight hormone, right? Designed for those short, sharp bursts of energy and focus when you need to react.
Exactly. And what's fascinating is its natural daily rhythm. It actually peaks about 30 minutes after you wake up.
Oh, interesting. That morning boost.
That's the one. But when you're under constant stress, that system kind of goes haywire. It leads to chronic activation of your HPA axis. That's your body's central stress response system.
Right.
And that results in persistently high cortisol, this dysregulation. It underpins so many burnout symptoms, that brain fog people talk about, sleep problems, chronic fatigue, weakened immunity, even mood changes.
Wow.
And it's really crucial to distinguish these persistent high levels from beneficial temporary spikes, like the kind you get from exercise.
So testing your cortisol levels at home probably isn't the best idea then.
Generally, no. For you listening, routine self-testing for stress is often unreliable, even misleading, because cortisol naturally fluctuates so much. It's really a specialized clinical tool.
That makes sense. So this persistent stress, what does it actually do to us? How does it become, burnout?
Well, burnout itself is this profound exhaustion, mental, physical, and emotional.
All three.
Yeah. Clinically, our sources point to three specific dimensions. First, there's that physical and emotional exhaustion. Second, cynicism and detachment, feeling disconnected.
Okay.
And third, feelings of ineffectiveness, like you're not accomplishing anything. And it's a progressive process, right? It doesn't just hit you overnight.
It creeps up on you.
Exactly. The Maslach Burnout Inventory, the MBI, helps recognize this through symptoms like that chronic fatigue, pulling away socially, self-doubt. And this raises an important point. Often, it's the high-achieving, maybe perfectionistic individuals who are more vulnerable.
Why is that?
Well, their self-worth can get really tied up in their output, their achievements, so they push past natural limits, maybe seeing self-care or admitting they're struggling as a weakness, or something that gets in the way of their goals.
Yeah, that sounds familiar for a lot of people.
It really is. So it's essential to normalize burnout. It's a condition that can genuinely affect anyone.
Okay, so it's progressive. It can affect anyone. If someone's feeling this way, how do they start to turn it around? Our sources mentioned a three-pillar path.
That's right. A comprehensive three-pillar path to recovery. Pillar one is the physical reset.
Physical. Okay, what does that involve?
It starts with prioritizing sleep hygiene. That means a consistent schedule, keeping your bedroom cool, dark, quiet, and, crucially, limiting electronics, caffeine, alcohol before bed.
The usual suspects.
Pretty much. Nutrition is also foundational. Choose whole, plant-based foods where you can. Limit sugar, processed stuff. And think about incorporating omega-3s, magnesium, B vitamins.
Got it. Food is fuel, basically.
Exactly. And moderate exercise. We're talking maybe 150 to 200 minutes a week, brisk walking, swimming, yoga, things that lower cortisol over time and boost your resilience. Not intense, stress-inducing workouts.
Right, moderate. Okay, that's pillar one, physical. What's pillar two?
Pillar two is the mental reset.
Mental reset. Okay.
This involves practices like mindfulness and breath work. Simple things, actually. Our sources show practices like box breathing or the 4-7-8 method can actually reduce cortisol pretty significantly, like 20 to 30%.
Wow, that much just from breathing techniques.
It's about activating the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest system. Cognitive restructuring also helps here. That's about reframing stressful thoughts.
Can you give an example?
Sure. So instead of thinking my friends don't like me, if you weren't invited to something, you might reframe it as, my friends like me, but hey, they don't have to invite me to absolutely everything. It's about finding a more balanced perspective.
That makes sense. Less catastrophic thinking.
Exactly. And also build social connection. Real face-to-face talking actually calms the nervous system and helps relieve tension.
Connection is key.
Okay.
Physical, mental. What's pillar three?
Pillar three. The professional reset. This is huge for many people.
I bet. What's involved here?
You need to master what some call the art of no.
Ah, setting boundaries.
Precisely. Set clear boundaries, maybe like not working more than 50 hours in any given week, and actually communicate them. It sounds simple.
But it's really hard.
It can be a genuine superpower, like you said. Another part is reclaiming your identity beyond work.
Oh, yeah?
Cultivate hobbies that create what they call low-stakes flow states.
Low-stakes flow states. What are those?
Activities where you get completely immersed, you lose track of time, but there's no pressure, no performance anxiety, no deadline. Think gardening, painting, playing music just for fun.
Things you do just for the joy of it.
Exactly. It helps rebuild that sense of self outside of your professional role.
And the sources also mention celebrating small victories.
Yes, absolutely. Celebrate those small wins. It helps rebuild your sense of competence and accomplishment, which often gets eroded by burnout.
Okay. Physical, mental, professional resets. Those are big structural changes. What about supplements? Do they have a role?
Supplements often come up, yeah. But our sources are clear.
Yeah.
They are not a panacea, not a magic bullet.
Right.
Omega-3 fatty acids, maybe around 2.5 grams a day, have shown a noticeable cortisol reduction in some studies. Magnesium, maybe 250, 400 milligrams daily, can also support regulation.
Okay.
Then you have adaptogenic herbs like ashwagandha. Some studies show it reduces cortisol by maybe 11 to 33%, and rhodiola rosea, which is noted for reducing fatigue.
So they can help.
They can, but this raises a really important question about regulation. The supplement industry isn't tightly regulated. There are significant safety gaps, unknown long-term effects. Ashwagandha, for instance, isn't safe if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, and it interacts with certain medications. Rhodiola can cause agitation in some people. The bottom line is, always consult a healthcare professional before starting any supplement. Seriously.
Absolutely crucial advice.
Yeah.
Okay, so bringing this all together, self-care, the 3 pillars, maybe supplements under guidance. How do you know when that's not enough? When is it time to seek, professional help?
That's a vital question. Recognizing you need professional help is truly an act of courage, not weakness. Shame should never be a barrier.
Yeah.
You should seek help if you're consistently feeling overwhelmed, if your physical health is clearly suffering, if the stress relief techniques you're trying just aren't working.
Or if things feel hopeless.
Definitely. Or if you're experiencing persistent hopelessness, or maybe find yourself relying on unhealthy coping mechanisms. A holistic treatment plan, maybe involving your primary doctor, a therapist, sometimes even an interdisciplinary team, can make a world of difference.
So recovery from burnout.
Yeah.
It really is possible. It's not a life sentence.
Not at all. Not only is it possible, but it can actually lead to a more intentional, maybe even more fulfilling life. It's built on those intentional small steps we talked about.
It sounds like reclaiming something important.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, yeah, it's about reclaiming your resilience. It's about creating a more balanced, sustainable way of living for yourself.
So, as we wrap up, what stands out to you listening today? Maybe think about how understanding your body's alarm system, this whole cortisol response,
Yeah.
how that might empower you to listen differently to its signals.
Yeah.
And maybe, just maybe, take that crucial first step towards a healthier, more balanced you.